Thanks for tuning into SBMG TV, Channel 19. I'm your host, Mecca Global. We got a special guest in the building. Talk to the people, let them know who you are.
Hey man, what's going on? It's your man Driicky Mr. Snapbacks and Tattoos, in case you ain't know so. D-R-I-I-C-K to the Y.
Alright, let them know where you're originally from.
I am originally born North New Jersey, as you can see.
My hometown.
It's South 15th Street.
Okay.
Also, shout out to Richard Terrace.
For the people who don't know, you actually was in the Lords of the Underground video.
Right,
the
right,
little
right.
baby.
Right.
Let them know. Talk to the people who
I was
don't
like,
know.
that was crazy. That was such a long time ago. I remember like it was yesterday. It was like, I think I was like 3 years old. I had like the 4 silver caps in my mouth. Little baby with a little silver grill. Shout out to Do It All, Tariq, Lord Jazz, all those guys. Yeah, they kind of molded me who I am today. They like raised me. So it was a real good honor being in a video at such a young age.
And that's what I was gonna say. What artists and producers and like what made you, or who influenced you, or kind of?
I had Tupac and Biggie. I had Jay. I had Nas. Later years was like Eminem. You know, first records from like Lil Wayne, the Carter 1s, Carter 2s. I also checked out Fab a lot. You know, I can go on for days, but those are like the main guys.
When did you decide you really wanted to take this serious and just be into music and do this full time seriously?
I think around the age of 14 is when I started taking it more serious. I started taking it to the heart. I used to write about things that affected me in school, you know, family, street life, anything that I could vent off of. And I used to go home and write it down, and then as I progressed and I got better with it, I took it more and more serious. How
do you feel as a newcomer in this game? Do you feel like they're embracing you, or the fans are embracing you and the industry? How do you feel as a newcomer coming in this game musically?
Honestly, I feel like the fans, the fans always support. They show love from day one, so salute to all the fans. But with the industry, I feel like it's like the new guy in high school. Everybody's want to see what is he gonna do. Are you one of the cool kids? Are you one of the nerds? Are you in the back of the bus to yourself? Like it's just like one of those type of things. So everybody's kind of testing the water to see what kind of artist I'm gonna become and what type of music I'm gonna provide to everybody. So I think that's a dope process, and I just want everybody to look and watch because we're about to take over.
Exactly.
Basically.
You actually lived in the South also. I don't know if it was South Carolina, North Carolina.
North Carolina.
North Carolina. Now, what's the difference in the fans the fan love up here versus the fans down south? Because how did they catch on to that Snapbacks and Tattoos like right away? Did it pick up faster in the South, or did it pick up faster up here?
I think that because we dropped it Christmas of last year, and the first radio station that ever played was Hot 97. Salute to Walla. DJ Walla, man, salute to you. You know, Jersey, stand up. And but my DJ Rock On basically broke it in the club, and Walla heard it, he saw the response from the club, and they went crazy. So Walla played on the radio that same night, and we're like, yo, what's going on? It was just so crazy. It kind of started to spread. I mean, it takes a while. Everybody usually knows the song before they know the artist, because I'm such a new person, and the song caught so fast that it's like people are still getting that chance to be like, oh, I love this song, but who is it by? Now they want to get to know me and everything. Down south, home, they kind of caught it by surprise. They're like, what? Like, I used to go to high school with him, all that type of stuff. But it's cool. Once it hit the airwaves, everybody's like, yo, you're taking over. Keep going.
How did you feel when you saw your video on 106 and Park?
That was just an honor. It was a blessing. The whole 106 thing, BET in general, like, going from, like I said, dropping in Christmas, then 6 months later, I'm at the BET pre-show. Your video's on 106, and it's like number 4 on the countdown. I never could have imagined.
To jump right to the pre-show, how was it performing at the pre-show?
It was crazy. It was one of the dopest experiences of my life.
Because that was like real fast.
Right. It just happened, like, and I was just like, wow, I don't have to watch BT from my mom's house this year. We're here now. We made it. So I was on stage, and everybody was rocking. There was fans all over. My Twitter went crazy, and I just appreciate all the love. It was crazy.
The Who's Next Showcase series SOBs.
I think we had like at least maybe 8 or 9 songs. That was like the longest showcase I ever had, period. And I was like a little nervous because I'm trying to see how am I gonna keep these people energy up the whole time. The only song they might have known is Snapback Tattoos, and that's at the very end. So but we rocked out. We had a great, excellent time. Everybody in the crowd showed love, energy. They rocked to every song, and it was a dope experience too. And
you also did the response to the letter to my son. How was that? It was like an emotional record actually. It was like defending the single mothers, and is that like speaking to your father in the rhymes, or what? Or what was the story behind
it came,
you jumping on Don Tripp's letter to my son?
Right. It came behind some emotional issues I had dealt with growing up, predominantly raised by my by my mother. My father wasn't totally missing out of my life, but he was not, not.
Shout out to all the single mothers.
Shout out to the single moms that played dad, that played, uncle,
all
auntie,
that.
everybody.
Christmas, Thanksgiving, all that good stuff.
Right, exactly. So, and it was also to touch the other kids out there that was going through similar situations with their fathers, and also letting the fathers know how important it is to raise your child, take care of them, and let them know that they need you just as much as they need a mother in their life.
That's right. Also, tell me about the Flash the Cash, that club song with ATL Diamond.
Diamond's a dope artist to work with. She's a sweetheart. Love her to death. It was just a dope record. I think that Flash the Cash kind of had like a southern type of feel. So I picked the southern type of artist, and I always go for the unexpected. So I chose Diamond specifically, and she hopped on it, and she did her thing, and I did my thing. I think it was just a dope collaboration.
How was it in the studio with the legendary 3 6 Mafia and Juicy J?
Oh man, actually, that came about because of the Letter to My Son record. Like I got a call from Juicy J randomly, and I think I was getting punked or something. I didn't know what was happening. I like, hello. I'm like, what's going on? What's up with your man? I'm tripping. I'm like, I'm like, who? Like, what's going on? Said, this Juicy J, man. And I'm like, what? Y'all playing me? But nah, he actually was like, yo, man, I saw the Letter to My Son. I think you're a dope artist. I'm going to send you this track. I'm about to be dropping a mixtape. The next thing I know, I'm on a song with Project Pat, Juicy J, number 12. Get that mixtape, Blue Dream and Lean. Shout out to man Juicy J for giving me that.
And also, how was it being a part of the showcase put together by the legendary and mentor of Kanye West, the talented No ID?
The No ID tour was a real good experience. This is way before Snapbacks, Tattoos, all of that. I think we had just did Flash the Cash around that time. It was some dope artists on there: My Sean, Khalil, Rain, Elo, and then Young Berg. And it was just I got to open up to Soulja Boy and Virginia, I think that was, and it was just it was good. Talk
to him about your debut album, that mixtape that's coming. Did you narrow it down to some names, titles, or what's the process?
The mixtape actually is out already. It's on DatPiff and HotNewHipHop.com. It's called You Gotta Start Somewhere. It's hosted by DJ Ill Will. It's like 15 tracks on there, including the Letter to My Son response as a bonus track. And basically it was to let y'all know that I was more than just Snapbacks and Tattoos. If anybody wanted to see what type of artist I am, what type of hip hop I was going to give to my fans. And it's all diverse. It's real lyricism, hip hop, and you have records. We're gonna have fun with me. You're gonna cry. You're gonna laugh. It's just a whole bunch of different things on there. So again, check out for that tape. You gotta start somewhere. It's already out. It's free. You don't have to pay 1 cent.
All right. And any last words to your fans? Give them some last words, and then give them all your contacts so they can follow you all on your social media network.
Everybody that's on Team Driicky, I love you. Salute to y'all, man. My family, my friends, and my team, NWEMG, New World Era Music Group. That's my independent label. Salute to y'all, man. DJ Rock on, Moni Nayo, Kazi Pop, Coop, I see you. And follow me on Twitter at DriickyGram, DriickYGraham. Instagram, you just slap an Insta in front of my name, Insta DriickyGram. For bookings, shows, again, you'll see my Twitter lined up on there. Anything that you want to know is on DriickyGram.com.
All right. Well, thanks. Continued success, and thanks for tuning into SBMG TV. Shout out to Malik, Double M Design Digital Films.